Happy Sunday! Guys, I switched outfit today specifically because it's snowing. So I had to fit the theme today. Hi, welcome Fendi, welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Indeed, let it snow. It's actually snowing right now. It's like live here outside and on stream it's snowing. Anyways, I'm just chilling. I mean, it's been, what has it been? At least 5 weeks since I last drew, so I'm like, I should probably do an art stream this week. Or more like, I wanted to do an art stream this week, but I didn't really feel like working on any of my projects in particular. So we're just gonna doodle some stuff. We're just gonna doodle some characters, draw some faces, maybe draw some outfits. I don't know, it depends. I'm just gonna go in and draw because it's been a while and I feel like I need to warm up, right? Sigh, big sigh. I was late today. I forgot to have lunch. I forgot to have lunch, and then I was actually fiddling with my model a bit because I wanted to swap, but it was a little bit broken, so I had to fix it, and then it was time to stream, and I was like, oh shit, but I have not eaten yet. So I quickly did that. That's why I'm late today. I hope you guys don't mind. I feel so rusty holding the pen right now. I just ate, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I just ate, which is why I was late. Under normal circumstances, I would have started. Oh my gosh, what happened? Hitek, thank you for the follow, thank you, and happy Sunday, welcome in. Yeah, I just had a sandwich. I quickly made a sandwich and I gobbled it up in like 5 minutes, and then I started the stream. No worries. What am I drawing? I don't know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I'm drawing. Just gonna draw some random characters. I usually go into art streams with like a very specific purpose, right? I would usually work on one of my comics. But today, I don't know, I feel like I wanna take some time for myself at some point. I guess maybe next week. Just not on stream to kind of familiarize myself again with my own projects because it's been so long. It's been way too long. So I feel like I can't like comfortably draw, like work on my projects on stream right now. Not today. Not today. I'm actually feeling cold. It's like, I think it's like 2 degrees Celsius outside, and it started snowing. So I had to grab my blankie today. But my hands and feet are freezing. After narrating for like 5 streams, like 5 weeks in a row, doing all that narrating for Paranormal Side, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do a quiet stream. I'm just gonna sit here and draw because I need it. Kind of contemplating whether I want to go back to streaming games at all. Like, is that still something that I want? Or would I prefer to play my games just by myself, you know, without streaming it? I don't know. Big questions. I don't like where this is going. This drawing, I mean. I feel like if I leave it long enough, I will completely forget how to draw. There have been multiple attempts in the past from me to kind of build up the habit to draw regularly, right? Like maybe not even every day, but regularly, right? I would then pick an evening and then just sit down and draw. But it's hard to create habits. And it's not that I don't enjoy drawing. It's just that, you know, other things like, for example, games, it's just a much, how to say, it's easier to get into, right? So I'm personally more inclined to start up a game than to start up my drawing software. And I'm wondering if there's a way for me to kind of make that process easier so that I'm more inclined to grab my drawing tablet instead of starting up a game. I know there's people who have like 2 PCs, right? So they have a work PC where they do all their art on, and then a separate PC where they play games, right? So if they're on one, they cannot do the other. Unfortunately, I only have one PC, so that's not really an option for me. What to do? What to do? Minnie, happy Sunday. I'm finally released from the endless narrating. We're going back to quiet art streams. And it's snowing where I am, so I changed my outfit today to kind of fit the theme. And then I spent a bit too much time on tweaking this model because I don't know why, but it was a bit broken, so I had to fix it. And that's why I wasn't on time to prepare my lunch, and then well, here we are. My phone told me we should have had snow sometime before I woke up. We did have snow. I woke up and outside was white. It did melt like during the day, but just now it started snowing again. Still gray and sad here. Oh no. I do prefer kind of the grayish weather. I think it's very calming. Very nice. I like the mood it creates. I found some new brushes for monochrome style that I need to test. Oh. I feel like I should dive into the world of custom brushes, but on the other hand, I'm like, oh, it's so much work. It's so tedious. I can't be bothered. Like, I'm happy with my my little sketch brush here. Ah. JP Blanca was kind enough to share the CSP ID. It looks amazing. Ooh. Masakari just pause for a second, scream about the pen work in Witch Hat Atelier. Yes, please. It's like literally... That's the like one of the reasons why I actually decided to buy the physical copies even though it's not completed yet, because I'm usually hesitant on buying physical copies for series that are not finished, right? Because then I have an incomplete story on my bookshelf. But for this one I was like, no, like I need the physical copies. I actually thought that you already read Witch Hat. I thought you already read it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I love it so much. I have 13 volumes here. I'm waiting for the 14th one. Yeah. I've been very loyally buying them whenever they come out. It's so good, and it makes it easier to reread as well, and every time I do, I just get so inspired, and the way she does the paneling is crazy to me. The paneling is gorgeous, the line work is gorgeous. I actually thought of not mimicking it, but like seeing if I can do something similar, because it looks incredibly detailed, and I feel like I've always felt like my lines are kind of, they're lacking in my opinion. So I'm like, I wanna change it. I wanna make it look snazzy, you know, exactly the way that she draws it. Not exactly the way she draws it, but like snazzy. You know what I mean. Hi Arky, yeah, it's my wintry, snowy outfit because it's actually snowing where I am, so I'm like, I need to fit the mood, you know? Don't like this. Anyways, happy Sunday! Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I hope you had a very chill week, unlike me. It's November, so it's just busy. It's busy. I mean, I'll live, but it's just busy. What can I do? It's just work. All I do is work. 0.1 Maggie. Yeah, it's been a while since I used my new fancy model. I don't know if I'm ever gonna implement the old outfits to the new version of my model. I don't know. It's, at least at the moment, it's not one of my priorities, right? Love the braid. I was inspired by one of the characters in Octopath Traveler 0. I played the demo last night. For some reason, I've been really into playing demos recently. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy it, but I'll get it as soon as it's on discount, which could take a while. And I've yet to finish Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, right? I think I almost completed 1, and then I still need to do 2. But they're all standalone games, right? So it's not like I need to play them in order, but my brain tells me that I should play them in order. Hi Gecko, happy Sunday! I hope you're having a great weekend. And that you had a great and chill week where nothing special happened. Just a chill week. I wish everyone a chill week because I cannot have chill weeks. So I want at least you guys to have chill weeks. Have chill weeks. Chill but without the freezing temps. Yes, chill but without, you know, actual physical chill. A warm chill, yes. Warm and cozy, but also chill. Made the mistake of airing out for too long after waking out, so now I'm just a frozen ice cube. No, I hate it when that happens. I'm having increasingly more difficulty getting out of bed in the mornings because it's just so freaking cold. 10 minutes turned into almost 2 hours. Oh no. Like, I could not afford to do that when I have to go to office. It's like, no, I have to get up and go to work. So what I do now is like I have an extra blanket on top of me when I have 3 blankets now, right, that I sleep under in winter time. And then when I have to get up, I will take the top layer and I will drape it around me, and then I will roll out of bed. Because otherwise I cannot leave my bed. It's too cold. Can't do it. I would just stay in bed otherwise and be like, no, I don't want to get out, it's too cold. Even though I'm wide awake, it's like, no, it's too warm and too comfy in here to leave. You can't make me get up. But with the blankie, it makes it a bit easier. Blankies for the win. We love blankies. Sorry, I'm just drawing random heads and faces. I hope you don't mind. I'm really trying to get back into drawing, and when I made the first sketch here, I felt so rusty. I was like, oh no. Oh no. What do I do? What if What if I can't draw anymore? What if I lose it, you know? Then I could never call myself an artist anymore. I would stop existing as an artist. I would just be Maggie. Just Maggie. Finally getting a new fiber down blanket for Christmas. Wait, down means feathers, right? Fiber down? That's so nice though. Can never have enough blankies. Current one is so worn down that it barely makes a difference. Oh no, yeah, that does sound like it's time to replace. Yeah, we need a new blankie. Do you guys celebrate Christmas? Do you do like the gift giving and like the Christmas tree and everything? We used to put up Christmas tree every year. It would be the same one because it was like it was a plastic tree, right? One that you could just reuse every year. But like the past couple of years, we've been too lazy to put them up. So the tree is stuck in the attic. Ah, Bald Balor. You like the food, but not the rest. Ooh. Wait, do you have any like Christmas, not Christmas, but a specific dish that you would eat during the winter holidays? Like a traditional food that you have every year? Oh, you're invited to a party again this year, but you're a bit on the fence. Oh, why is that? Why are you on the fence? Oh, you just want, fair enough. Food that you can eat, yeah. Up to today, I still don't know how to draw his hair. Ta-da. Okay. Who's next? Maybe when I was younger, not much anymore. I think people do the whole tree stuff more often when there are kids in the family. Oh yeah, actually that makes sense. Yeah. And then they would put the presents under the tree. It's a bit sad, kind of, that it usually stops when the children are adults. As if, like, why are the kids the only ones getting presents? Why can't the adults get presents? I don't know who I'm drawing. Just drawing random faces today. What am I drawing? Also, yes, the fiber down is feather. Siliconized fiber down. 100% recycled. Ooh, fancy. I've never heard of that. I don't even know what my blankets are made of. It's like that for my family too. Kids are the only ones getting gifts. It's less family and more kid-centered. Oh, I see. Maybe grow up to hate the season once people stop seeing me as a child. It is, kind of. Even though traditionally it's about family, right? Family getting together and not necessarily like kids getting presents. I think where I live, it's still mostly about family because it's like it's the season where people get together, you know, friends and family getting together again. reconnecting or something like that. Hi, Syndra! Wait, do I call you Set or Syndra? Happy Sunday! Welcome in. I felt like I've called you both names before and I don't know which is correct. I'm sorry if I asked before. Forgot. I like Syndra though. Syndra's a cool name. Syndra's fine. Okay, okay. For me now, Christmas is just going to have dinner with my mom, which I already do every week anyways, but with special food for the occasion. Oh, that sounds so nice. That's nice. We usually have hot pot. It's just me and my family. I don't have a big family here, thankfully. But we just get together and have hot pot. That's it. And then we no longer do the tree thing because it's too tedious. I'm drawing... I don't know who I'm drawing. I'm drawing random faces here because it's been so long since I actually drew. And I feel so rusty, so I was like, I'm just gonna doodle today. Actually, if you guys have suggestions, if there is this one, oh, this is Ara, my OC, my original, poor original character of Pandemonium. Like all my OCs have been neglected basically for the past few months. So I'm like, no, I need to draw my babies again. This one's Ara. Let me write down her name. This is Ara. I guess I'll draw Ara again here. I don't know who I'm drawing here. She doesn't look like Ara. I'm gonna draw another character that is not Ara. I don't know who this is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know anything. Homemade or go out? Usually just at home. Yeah. If I can, I prefer to have my meals at home. I personally don't really like going out for dinner. Because, well, I mean, one, it's expensive, but also you're like in a restaurant usually, right? With other people. Other people. And we're like, no, we don't like other people. We don't want that. It's just, we just want to be, you know, cozy, us, just, you know, just us. Just the family. Who is this? New OC? I don't know. Hot box looks yummy. Would be a bit hot for us to make that for Christmas since it's some. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking if it would be possible to make like a cold pot, but that probably would not be very delicious. It would then be. How would you do that? What would be the opposite of a hot pot? But it could still be nice for hot weather, you know, like, you know what they say, fight fire with fire, right? So when it's really hot outside, you just go have really hot and really spicy food to combat the heat. You like eating at home? Yeah, me too. Like, I always get anxious when I go outside, especially if it involves food. Because when I'm anxious, I already don't have an appetite, right? So then if I'm also kind of being socially forced or like to eat, you know, it's expected of me to eat, which means that I have to eat. I'm like, oh, that makes me even more nervous. And then I can't eat because I just get anxious, you know. Who is this? Who are you? I don't know who this is, but it's okay. We're just drawing random characters today. Hot pot and a good AC unit. Yeah, exactly. There are multiple solutions for every problem. But yeah, you can definitely have hot pot in summer. I think I've done it before actually. Spice food in summer in South Korea works really well. Exactly, yeah. Koreans are built different regarding spicy food. I guess, yeah, I guess so. I remember when I was living in Korea, I was eating spicy stuff every day for at least 2 meals. Like your body gets used to it. But then again, I was there during kind of autumn and winter time, so it was actually really nice to have the hot and spicy food. I want to eat Korean spicy food. Yeah, I do miss it. I feel like tteokbokki. I haven't had tteokbokki in a really long time. I loved it. I would just have it as a snack. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that, I forgot about it. Last Friday, Is it Friday? Yeah. Last Friday, I went to pick out a kitchen for my new apartment. Yeah, I totally forgot that happened. Yeah, but or if you're Korean, did you say yes? I said tteokbokki. 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 It's so good. I went to pick out a kitchen, and it took it took me like 2 hours. 2 hours. Because there were so many options and there were so many colors and patterns, and I could not choose. And then there were multiple combinations that I really, really liked and that I couldn't choose between them. So I was like, what do I do? Anyways, I actually think I did it rather quickly. Like, made a decision rather quick. However, there is like one thing that I will ask if the contractor can still change in my apartment regarding the connections. Because there's like a fixed, like a default drawing that is the same for every apartment. So if you want anything changed, like any connections moved or removed or added, then I need to let them know. But the deadline originally was November 3rd, which is like 2 weeks ago. So I asked them if I could still make an adjustment, because I think a slightly different setup would work better for me. But if they can't change it, then I guess that's fine too. It's one of the few Korean foods I know very yummy. Yes, yes. I love it as a snack. So I picked out... So I now have my bathroom all picked out and fixed. And now... Kitchen is actually not fixed yet because I'm still waiting if I can change it. And if I can, then I would probably ask the guy to make a new drawing for me based on the change. But if they can't, then you know there's a way. Because with the way it's currently set up, I don't have a lot of space for the fridge. So I would either not have a freezer compartment with the fridge, or I would have a very, very small one that's just too tiny for me. And then I would then probably buy a separate freezer unit. Maybe. No, I would have to buy one for sure if I have like a very tiny freezer unit. Otherwise it's just not gonna work. Because I like to do kind of, it's not really meal prepping, but I always like to make a bit too much for dinner so that I can have the leftovers another day. So then I would put them in the freezer, right, to have them another day. But then if I have such a tiny freezer in my new apartment, then that's not gonna be possible. And that would not be ideal for me. So anyways, I hope they can reply on Monday, because it was literally Friday afternoon, like 5 p.m. when I messaged them. So I don't think they saw it. Or maybe they did and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna deal with this on Monday. So yeah. But I picked like a very nice counter tile. It's not really a tile, it's not tiles, it's just one solid piece, right? And it looked a little bit like ice. So it had like this very faint bluish hue, and then like white cracks, as if it's like a frozen lake that has the ice on the frozen lake that has started to crack, to break. I don't know, I thought it looked really pretty, so I then chose like the kitchen cabinet, like the doors, the color for those based on that little sample. And I think I chose well. I think it suits me really well. Even though at the end I kind of had to flip a coin to make sure that I was making the quote-unquote right decision, right? Because with kitchens, it's not like you can change it, right? It's not like, oh, next year I'm gonna do like a completely different color, or I'm gonna do a completely different countertop, right? Because I don't like this one anymore or something. It's like, people usually don't do that. It's very costly. You don't want that if you can prevent it. So I don't know, I just feel the pressure to kind of make the right decision. But then again, I guess it's fine. I guess. I did choose colors that go well together, and it's very neutral because I was also like, I've not really decided on what color I want for the floor, for example, and I also don't have any furniture yet, right? I still need to basically buy or build everything. So I didn't really have a point of reference. It was literally a blank canvas with me kind of literally having the option of doing anything I want. And you don't want to choose from literally anything. You want some kind of direction, right? Anyways, that took me 2 hours. But the guy was really nice. He was very patient. Showed us around, showed all the samples. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's not gonna be done until, 2 years from now, right? Still need to wait 2 years. And I guess as long as I don't sign anything, I can still change everything, right, if I wanted to. Because that's not fixed yet. But then that does mean that I would need to go back to the showroom. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Scotty. Happy Sunday! I have not saved a single time. Holy heck. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a lovely week. I was just talking about how I chose a new kitchen for my apartment last Friday. And it took me a really long time to make a decision. Why is it so hard to pick kitchens? It's so difficult. But yeah, all went well, and I'm happy with my choice, so here we are. I'm just chilling. I'm back with art after God knows how long. It's been months. Yes, thanks for the reminder. My gosh. And it's snowing here. It's the first snow this winter, this year. That was this morning, and then it melted again. And just now when I started the stream, it started snowing again. I'm a bit worried for tomorrow, because I do need to take the bike to the train station. But hey, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll live. Take the wife to the train station. No, the bike. I need to cycle to the train station. No, I don't have a wife. I do have a husband. It's his birthday today, actually. Happy birthday to my husband. Miss her to keep you up information. That's okay, that's okay. I feel like I mumble sometimes. Or actually I mumble all the time, way too often. Especially when I'm drawing. And I'm not sitting properly, you know, in front of the mic, then yeah, I get that you mishear things. Happy birthday, Risley, yes! Happy birthday. Hi, Knockboyd. It's, no, actually, I'm just doodling. I mean, at least three of the characters here are from my comic. This one, and that one. But the rest are it's just random. I'm doodling today, yes. Because it's been so long. It's been so long since I drew. I'm like, I need to just get back into it. And I didn't really feel like working on my comic projects today, so I'm just taking it slow, taking it easy today, and just making some sketches. Just sketching. I'm not gonna do anything with these very likely, unless, you know, there's one that popped out that I really, really like, but usually we'll see. We'll see if I will actually end up with something that I like. I think this one's cute. Grape juice? Wait, did I say grape juice? What did I say? Oh, you're drinking grape juice. Wait, that's so nice. I haven't had grape juice in a really long time. Or even just grapes. Yeah. Grapes. Got any grapes? Where's that from? Where have I heard that? Got any grapes? And it's good, nice. Enjoy your grape juice. I just have water here. I usually just have water or tea. The lemonade stand duck song. Oh, wait, you guys actually found it. Thank you. Got any grapes? Like that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember the rest. Just the part where they say got any grapes. They said it in this very specific way that was really funny. Why could I hear that in my brain? Oh my gosh. That's so old. I don't know how long ago that was. I feel like that's so old. "16 years? Sheesh. Actually, 16 years doesn't sound too bad. I thought it was more. 2026 gonna be a banger year for anime. I only have one. I mean, I have only Witch Hat that I'm really anticipating. Your most adored BLs come out along with Witch Hat Atelier? Which one? Wait, I probably don't know it, but still, which one? Which BL? Enlighten me. And Freerun Season 2? I didn't know there was a continuation. There's more? That's wild. And I guess there's also the EP for the Lord of the Mysteries, where we finally cover some stuff that they completely skipped over. Pretty sure that was next year. And then the second season in 2027, I believe, if I remember correctly. I could be horribly mistaken. BL is called The Other World's Books Depend on the Bean Counter. Whoa, that sounds like one of those like how to say, those Chinese, not webtoons, but I guess webtoons, or like some of the anime with like the really long titles, the novels. It sounds like one of those novels. Ooh, also good pen work. We can appreciate good pen work. The anime is a manga adaptation. Oh, I see. But I've never heard. Oh, that's why it's an isekai. I feel like a lot of isekais have these really long, ridiculous names. That's how I know. No Omega verse. Wait. Is Omega verse kinda a taboo or something? Is it a bad thing? Isekai titles have been out of hand the last 10 years or so. Yeah, exactly. They really do. And I was hesitant, but my love for fantasy takes over. That's nice, though, that you decided to give it a try regardless. You mean like I was reincarnated as a vending machine? Now I wander the dungeon. Yeah, kind of like that. But whenever you have these really, really long titles that are basically long-ass sentences, right? And long-ass sentences that don't make sense. That are like, that make you go like, what the actual hell? Now I need to know, right? It's kind of like clickbait, except it's not clickbait. It's just bait. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just bait. The less you know about Omegaverse, the better. I think I know the basics. I think. No, not taboo, just subgenre a lot tend to avoid due to mpreg. Ah, okay. I knew that. It still baffles me to today, by the way. Yeah, I knew about the subtrope mpreg. I've heard of it. But it doesn't make sense in my head. Like, it's not... It doesn't make sense in my head. I'm not even gonna explain it. It just doesn't make sense in my head. I cannot... Because... I'll just stop thinking about it. It's just not something I can wrap my head around. Kind of looking forward to the new Trigon. Wait, that's still ongoing? Is Trigon, isn't that like quite old? Isn't that like considered one of the classics by now? Are we old? How to let people know you're old without saying you're old. Clickbait, title, and synopsis all in one. Yeah, exactly. Because I guess people no longer have the patience to read the synopsis and everything. Pretty common for trans people. mpreg? The last new one they released was a couple years ago. Wait, I thought that ended a long time ago. Unless I'm thinking about something else. Maggie, if I ever make an ABO story, you will be my beta. What's ABO? Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that FX song, Nuye BO. But I don't think that's what you're referring to. I would love to hear the confusion. Alpha, beta, omega. Oh, okay, wait. I know those. Yes, I know that. I know this. I'm not a complete noob. I know about these terms. Like outside of the Greek alphabet, right? I know. I know these words. I'm not here to comfort for you, I only educate in case you don't know. I feel like I don't necessarily need to dive into this too much. I only know because I heard some VTubers mention it. And for some reason chat went wild, so I got curious. Because if you say to me like Alpha and Omega, that means to me like the beginning and the end, right? And Greek letters. But yeah, to many, it's the next step on the common gay romance genre. It's like taking it one step further, I guess. I just watched a man play a polka version of Golden. A polka version of Golden by K-pop Demon Hunters on TikTok. I will never be the same. Wait. You will never be the same because it was really, really good, or because it was just mind-blowing, but not in a good way. Just you wait until Kind shows up in a fanfic expecting Dan's child. Okay. It would probably be the opposite. If there's ever gonna be a fanfic, it would probably be Dan carrying Kind's child. No, my poor boy! Oh no. Just the concept of polka golden. I'm curious now, I need to look that up. That would just be stereotype setting. No one would expect the buff one to be the mother. I guess, yeah. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine any of my characters pregnant. Like, my main characters, I mean, right? Hi, Alan. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm just doodling today. And yes, I changed outfits because we had the first snow for this year here. So I'm like, I have to fit the theme accordingly. So here I am. And to be honest, I was getting a little bit tired of my Halloween outfit. I wanted to change it up. Nice winter demon queen vibes, loved it. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, it's the link. We're gonna have to ask Minnie to assist us to actually link it. Because only Minnie has permission to post links here. And I guess I do too, but I'm not paying Minnie enough to do this shit for me. Minnie gets paid? Exactly. That's why I'm not paying her enough. I'm not paying enough. I've made a grave error. Now TikTok is feeding me various golden covers. Oh no. Wait, his curls, dang it, I need to watch it. I will try to remember to watch it after the stream. Try. I will try, right? No guarantees. I will try to remember. This belongs at a medieval festival? Oh. I may have forgotten how to draw Kine's hair. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I saved it. I forgot. I forgot how to draw him. No, this is so bad. I think it looks off because I didn't draw the horns. I think that's the only reason why this looks off. It looks so plain without the horns. I didn't draw the markings either. How can you be horny without horns? I feel like a lot of people don't have any troubles with being horny without horns. You'll figure it out. Oh god. Okay. Anyway. Next. Nope, you're doomed. Oh no. Don't worry. Being horny isn't everything. You don't need horns. Who needs horns, right? They just get in the way, really. Like, I can't even sleep on my side. Actually, for a while, I was contemplating whether it would be possible for me to kind of make them go away for a bit. To just remove them. But I've not quite figured out yet how to do that. It's just you're cross to bear, nobody's perfect and all that. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is true, no one's perfect. Not even me. Removable and retachable body parts would be so convenient. Wait, other than horns, what other body parts would you want to like be able to detach? The sausage? Really? That's where you're going? Why? For what reason? Can you detach your head when I have headaches? Oh. That would be convenient, but then wouldn't you still have a headache? Except your head is now elsewhere. Would you still feel the pain? Do we not feel the pain in our brain? How would that work? Or maybe if we can like remove one eye, like pop one eye out so we can leave it elsewhere to keep our eye on someone, you know? That could be useful. Or an ear, so you can listen in elsewhere. Wait, were you also gonna say sausage, Arky? No, because my head wouldn't be attached anymore. But you can pop it back up, right? Don't question our reasoning, I'll throw my head at you. I mean, okay, fine. I'll catch the head, but, you know, I'm not giving it back. I'm keeping it. It's mine now, okay? If you throw your head at me, it's mine now. I own it. I own your head. Didn't finish that one because I didn't like it. What else we got? This whole point of being able to put it back later. Okay, fair enough. It would be like, what's his name? The clown character from One Piece. It would be like that, basically, right? To clarify, we said the same thing was aimed at Scotty. I don't share many sausage ideas. Okay. Buggy, yes, Buggy. That was such an annoying character. I guess the second season is also coming next year on Netflix. Not sure. No, like again. Hi, Ramen Boy. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm finally going back to art. It's been weeks. It's been so long. Also, my sausage suggestions came from a place where I have heard nothing but horror stories about public erection. How nice would it be if you could just leave it at home before an important event? Okay, I can see that actually. I mean, not actually see it, but I understand. Yeah, I get why you would want that. Because it's not like you need it to pee, right? You don't need it. I guess in general you would just leave it home on most days. Why would you need it outside of the house, right? Unless you're taking it somewhere where you need it. I need to stop this. I think this topic is going a little bit off topic. It's much more convenient to pee with it. I guess it depends on what you're used to. Like, I don't need one. I pee just fine without it. Being able to aim is nice. Just sit down. Why would you need to aim? It's better for your bladder too, sitting down. If you can aim, I mean, yeah, but that's a different topic, right? Urinal sitting down is not always an option, that's fair enough. Like, if you have no choice, then you have no choice, right? Yeah, we were talking about detachable body parts, and then Minnie came with the idea to, you know, detach the sausage. Because, I mean, technically you don't need it, right? If you think about it. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. You don't need the sausage. And peeing in the woods, that arguably can also be done without the sausage. You don't need it. Just let go. There's more utility than yeah. But again, it depends on what you're used to. Yeah, this is Minnie's fault, by the way. Yeah, not me. I didn't start this. You need it for baby making. If you don't want babies, don't swing it around. Not even for a sweet date. So it was simply the first thing that popped into mind. Second was the melons. Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah, you don't need it. Also not a body part that's needed but always in the way. That's true. These hot topics never come up on my stream. What are you trying to say? What are you implying? I don't always end up with weird topics on my stream, do I? I don't mind entertaining them, maybe that's why. This is Dan's reaction to the detachable penis. I mean sausage. No. Anyways. Picture that girl reminds me of old Chinese princesses. Yeah, it was a bit inspired by old Chinese princesses. I guess, yeah, Han Chinese, but like fantasy, you know, not historically accurate. We all know if we could take off body parts, we would forget them somewhere. Oh, that's another problem that arises. Like, what if you left it somewhere and then, you know, you stashed it somewhere for safekeeping and then you just forget where you left it? Or someone takes it? There would be serial cases of people stealing body parts, and then the police would find them, and then you have a room full of sausages or melons. Oh no, wait, I'm going way too far with this. That is wild. Like, that would 100% happen. They would like rob people on the streets to take their body parts for their own collection or to sell them. What if you could swap out body parts with someone else? I need to stop this line of thinking. Holy heck. Am I onto something? Yeah, fictional crime. Found your sausage, Scotty? Nope. Nope. It is such good context for like a fantasy fictional crime thriller. Like one that is very silly, but also kind of terrifying, you know? We could name... The title would be The Sausage Bandit. And just by the title, people are gonna misunderstand, but then once they get into it, you know, halfway through the movie, it's gonna be like, you know, it's not that sausage you were thinking of, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, mind is blown, and then, you know, all the... It's gonna be the drama on the internet, because this is atrocious, this is awful, but also great at the same time. Holy hell. Anyway, I've not filled my page yet. I still have much more to draw. The meaty fruit thief? Nah, no, that's so bad. The title alone raises so many questions. It's like, what do you mean, meaty fruit? What do you mean? What is meaty fruit? Like, how does that work? The fruity meat thief? No. No, that's... oh no. I think we need a new topic for today. One that's not about sausages. There could also be a meat and fruit market for upgrades. Oh, yes! Wait, then in a way it would be easier to make adjustments or upgrades to different body parts. And also bringing them in for like... I wanted to say maintenance, but I mean... for checkup. You could just leave your parts at the doctor's. I know I just said that we need to drop this topic, but I have a new line of thinking. That is wild. You can just drop off your body parts and be like, yeah, there's something wrong with my knee, you know, could you please take a look at it? And then you don't actually need to be there in the waiting room waiting for the doctor to see you. Cyberpunk? Wait, does that happen in Cyberpunk? I've never played it before. Hey bro, my sausage at the showcase. Lend me yours for today. Wait, hold up. Hold up. No, I'm thinking bad thoughts. No, that is wild. Shit. Imagine using your buddy's sausage. And then like your partner's gonna be all confused when you swap back. Like, dude, like what? No, we need to stop this, guys. We need to stop. But they do augments to their bodies there. Oh, I wouldn't know. I've never played Cyberpunk. But I guess so, if it's like cyborg stuff. Only watch gameplay, even the anime. Wait, there's an anime? I've never really been into like the cyber kind of sci-fi genre. I'm more of a fantasy type person. Love how you guys are just derailing it. Yeah, my gosh. It's not my fault, okay? This is chat's fault. Don't say poor Maggie when every one of you are contributing. Poor me, poor chat. Poor everyone. Yes, in Cyberpunk they have cyber implants and augmentations. Ooh. Oh, like enhancing your vision, or like I don't know. Just enhancing general stuff, I suppose. In the not so distant future, people lend sausages. Imagine, in 30 years' time, we're gonna look back and everyone's gonna be like, yep, Maggie said it. Actually, Minnie said it. She started it. This is Minnie's fault. Speaking of sausages, have you guys eaten yet? I mean, I had my lunch late, so yes. I just had a simple sandwich because I was running late. I don't even remember why I was running late. I think it was because I was playing a game and then I lost track of time. I'm trying to catch up on all the games that I own in Steam because my brain always tells me that, you know, I have all these untouched games in my library and that I should actually maybe consider, you know, playing these first before buying a new game. But hey, I am weak. I am weak. All the hours I put into games when I could be drawing, when I should have been drawing. I don't know how to draw his hair. It's good practice, I guess. I am slowly getting into it though. I feel like my faces are getting better with each sketch. I mean, not all of them, but... Drawing is hard, but it's nice because there's like, at least when I'm just doodling, there's no expectations attached to it, right? So I can just do whatever. And if it turns out okay, it turns out okay, then I'm happy. All the hours of drawing when you could have been game. No, don't do that to me. It should be the opposite. I need to be productive. I need to, you know, I need to work on my stories because everyone's waiting for them. They want to know what happens next, and then here I'm just playing games. I just play games. I already toned it down by a lot, but that was only because I was reading The Lord of the Mysteries. Have you guys started reading yet, by the way? It's so good. Actually, don't recommend watching the anime first. Just go straight into reading it because the anime is very, how to say? You will only understand it if you already know. Otherwise, I feel like it's very confusing. If you know nothing about The Lord of the Mysteries and you start the anime, it's like, what the hell? What is that? What is even happening, you know? That's what it felt like to me, at least. And that's why I decided to read it, because I felt like they were skipping over a lot of kind of crucial information that I needed in order to understand what is happening in the story, you know? And then I got hooked. And now we're here. Is it these ones? Oh, you're gonna cosplay a snake or reptile? Hold on, I'll lend you my sausage for authentic anatomy. Wait, what? Double sausage? Really? Wait, not all reptiles, right? I guess. Not all of them, right? All those productive gaming hours wasted. No. But I hadn't actually been drawing for like 5 weeks, at least. So in a way, I've had some very, very productive gaming time. Isn't gaming productive? It inspires you? Debatable. I'm not always inspired. I mean, I do, depending, but sure, like, not all of the games, right? It depends on the game. Not every game will be as equally inspiring to me. And it does make me think sometimes that I really want to make fan art of like the characters in these games, but then I end up never doing it. I get the idea, and then as soon as I stop playing games and do something else, that idea just disappears from my brain. Hey, don't forget a Sunday Maggie, not mentioning the Lord of the Mysteries. Of course. Every week. If I can. Have I forgotten characters? I'm scared to draw Volko. Volko's... I will try. I would probably need reference of my own characters to draw them, because for most of them I forget how to draw them, which is really annoying. Wait, that's surprising. I have currently drawn more male characters than female characters. Wait, how's that possible? I find female characters easier to draw than male characters. I do not control the remember. You do not control the remember? Yes, you can request key free. I still need reference though. Hold on. I have the reference on the internet. Google. Oh, his hair is really tough to get right. Let me start over. It usually requires a bit of practice. Whenever I first draw characters. Your paycheck for the day? No, wait. I need to do my best. I cannot half-ass this one. Can I go back to chat? Nope, I cannot have both. I cannot have both. Okay, that's fine. I will just copy. No, I need better reference. Better ones. My god, his hair is a mess. Bella has the pose of a blushy little boy. Yes, I decided to like not draw him angry because I already have two angry ones. This one, right? And then this one down here. He's usually angry, so I was like, no, let's draw him not angry. A little bit bashful, you know. Hold on, let me drink. Okay, I think I get the idea. I think. It basically like curls up at the end, right? Tiffany is very sussy though, can't wait till more is revealed. Ah, yes, yes, you are right. I need to reread the later chapters because I don't remember what happened after, you know, the printed copies that I currently own. I don't know what happens after that. I don't remember. I also don't know how much the anime will cover of the story. The first thing that caught my eye was the centerpiece of his glasses. Yes. It looks like a tool of some sort, but actually don't know what. I don't know if it's actually like a functional piece or whether it's just, you know, the design. His hair is gonna be a pain though. Actually, it'll be easier if I draw his hat, because then I can just draw it peeking from underneath it, right? Oh my gosh, I may actually need several tries for this. Looks like the eye design of a particular mask. Oh, like a third eye. Mm-hmm. What this probably gonna end up looking like is not my usual art style, right? Because I'm trying to not copy, but I'm really focused on like where is each lock of hair, right? Where does this go without kind of focusing on how I draw them? If I don't like it, I'm gonna try another one. I'm gonna try another sketch. Yeah, how tall are these hats? I think they're super tall, right? Okay, Arky, thank you for stopping by today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't think it will happen again. I hope not. I try not to. Okay, I will do my very best. Not to derail. We can derail next time. We have derailed enough today. We move that. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you, Arky. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. There's a lot of images where like his hair is floating, you know, as if it's being influenced or blown by the wind. But I think it's already kind of anti-gravitational by itself, his hair. There should be a ribbon at the top. I don't know how that connects. How's that connected? I need more practice, but I think I think it's fine for first attempt. I made him look really young. It's my first time attempting to draw him. Actually thinking about it, I don't think I have a favorite character in Witch Hat. I like all of them. You love his design. I think all their designs are nice. I like the robes as well. And the way she draws the folds in the clothing is great. How is it attached? Hold on. Oh, okay. It's just from that. Goes out from here. Like a ribbon. Anyway, ta-da, my first attempt. I hope it's okay. It's just a simple portrait. His hair is like really, you know, like this. That's what his hair does. It just goes up. Anti-gravity hair. It's cute though, but I can't replicate it. Needs practice. I was like, I'm gonna try and draw part of his robes, but then I looked at the design and I was like, maybe not. Never mind. This is... I don't think this is the design from the books, or maybe just one of them. This is like the anime promo art. Something like that. I don't think this is what he was wearing when he first met Coco, was it? Not sure, actually. Nope, I guess it's correct. It's fine. Just a tad bit altered, hidden, and no hat. I see. Who's next? What other characters do I have? Oh, that's what I was missing. Of course. I always forget what my characters look like. Like what details I gave them. And what the eye shape was. I ended up erasing so much of his head because of the hood. Oh well. Stretch time. Let's see what I have. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hydrate. I drew many faces so far. Actually, may think. Oh, thank you, Ramen. I'm gonna stretch my legs now. Everything needs stretching. My back, my arms, my legs, my spine. Wait, I already had that one. My neck. Ugh. Okay. We have time for one more. I think so. Volko actually came out looking okay here. I gave him the grumpy look. Why do I like giving my children the grumpy look? Many of my children are very grumpy. Anyway. This hair is still a nightmare to draw for me. But hey, what can I do? I'll take it. I'll take it. Acceptable, I guess. Is sketches like this for reference for the artist? Sorry, no. Oh, no worries. No need to apologize. In my case, it's just practice, and also kind of a warm-up. I should be warming up before actually diving into the actual drawing, because that just, I don't know. It's easier, I think, if you already had a warm-up. You're just not as stiff, you know. I'm not using them as reference. I'm literally just drawing them because I feel like it and I'm having fun just doodling. So I will very likely not use this for reference, but I can imagine that for artists, especially if they have, if they're drawing their own original characters, they would make a bunch of sketches of the same character with with different angles and different expressions to kind of practice, but also to use as reference later, right? If the design is already established. But here for me, I'm just sketching, really. I'm just filling my pages. I'm kind of just freely drawing without giving any expectations, right? Because as soon as I attach like expectations to them, then I may not like how they come out. But now it's like, it's fine because I'm not expecting anything. I'm not gonna do anything with them. You know, after today, both you and me will likely never see these sketches ever again. So yeah. These could also be considered warm-up sketches. Yeah, exactly. Just warm up. Except I'm literally just trying to get back into doodling again, right? Because it's been so long. Yeah. No worries, no worries. I would say practice. Practice/warm-up. Actually, there has been this meme going around recently of Freerun, and then there was an artist who drew the head angle at a very difficult to draw angle, and many people, they took it as a challenge to draw it under that same angle, see if they could do it. I think I didn't draw it here really. I guess this one would come closest, but then mirrored, right? So it's kind of the angle where the character is looking up and we are looking at the character from a low angle, right? I don't know if you've seen it floating past. But this is a very long warm-up though. If this is a warm-up of 3.5 hours. It was easy to tell who had done their anatomy lessons versus not. Yes. There were a lot of people who kind of, or a lot of artists who also kind of turned it into a little tutorial. Kind of be like, oh, this is, you know, how to simplify the planes and whatnot, to kind of explain how this angle would work. But the thing with art is, sometimes, right, you don't want to be perfectly anatomically correct because certain angles, or when you're foreshortening, it can look really awkward if it's perfectly anatomically correct. So what many artists do is actually skew it a bit, but it looks better, right? So even though it's not completely accurate, it looks better. So then that would be the preferred version, right? In the end, it's all about, like, does it look good, right? And knowing anatomy is just a very strong foundation for that. Or simplifying, exactly. So a lot of drawings, they're just, very simplified. Everything we do is almost like a caricature, right? Or at least for my own drawing style, it's all super simplified. I know for sure that I will not be able to draw a realistic, anatomically correct face. That is very difficult for me. I can only simplify it like this. I actually really like these two sketches of the long-haired guy. I don't know who that is, but he looks cool. I usually don't draw guys with long hair, but let me see if I can pull up. Like, it was just a sprite. Sprite. And then I saw the splash art and I was like, oh, that's not how I imagined him to look like. So I was like, no, I'm gonna draw my own version. Oh, I can't find it though. The sprites look really cute. But I'm looking for that particular character. It's like the newest Octopath Traveler. Maybe it's on the wiki. We have the sprite. Oh, there we go. Oh, can I copy this? What does that look like if I do this? Well, it's this character. I shouldn't zoom in too much. So it's this guy that inspired me to draw these two, right? The ones in the middle here. It's very simple, but my head's in the way. Sorry. I didn't realize. What you need is geometry. If you can work with shapes at any angle, you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, exactly. It's what you said earlier. It's simplifying it to basic shapes. And if you can draw those basic shapes from any angle, you can draw anything at any angle, technically, right? You would just need to practice. But the technicalities behind it, you understand, right? That's your basis. I like the bald baby and the lady with the crown. Let's see, bald baby. I like it too. I don't know where I was going with this. I was just doing it for fun. The lady with the crown. This one? Or... no, she doesn't have a crown. This one, right? The Chinese lady. This one young. I want to draw more kind of mere the Han style Chinese characters. Their outfits are wild. There was a period where I was contemplating on giving myself like a Hanfu outfit. That would be really neat. But I don't know how the headpieces would work with my horns. Like, it was already a lot of trouble putting this together. Like, a lot of their headpieces are so elaborate, and then they also have like separate hair pieces that they would attach to very intricate, you know, hairstyle designs. I really like it. I also like this praying angel one, angel child. There's something about it that I like. I guess the flow or something. every character that I make, I'm trying to give them slightly different facial features. Because I suffer from same face syndrome a lot, which I know a lot of artists have. Like, what you want is for a character to be easily recognizable from just their facial features, right? If you were to basically draw them bold. Oh, clamp, maybe, yes. I don't know what escaflowne is, but clamp I know, yes. It's giving a little bit like Cardcaptor Sakura vibes. It's also interesting to see how I draw my original characters now. I feel like every time I draw them, they change. But it's good practice as well. I should do more, maybe next week. Maybe next week I will do some more full body practices with, like posing. Rather than, because today I only drew faces. Only heads. But yeah. My hand is kind of saying that I need to take a break, so I'm probably just gonna end it very soon. Like in 2 minutes. I'm gonna end it, I'm gonna prepare my dinner. And then I'm gonna prepare for office tomorrow. Busy with work. Well, I'm happy with my progress today. I mean, it's not really progress, but I'm glad to just sit down and doodle and just draw without any expectations, you know. It's been a while. It's been a while since I just sat down and relaxed. At first glance, if I were to take one of these further, it would likely be this character here. Surprisingly, I really like how I drew him here. I may actually turn him into a new OC. Isn't that exciting? The birth of a new OC here live on stream. But yeah, thanks so much guys for joining me today. I hope you had a chill time just like me. One of those pages that will be at the back of the Art of Comic Book. Yes, maybe. I don't know. If I ever someday decide on making an art book, I may add these if I don't lose them. Maybe. Someday, in like 10 years or something. But yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful next week. Have a very uneventful next week. Take care, everyone. Let's see. Oh, do I want to raid someone? Let's see if there's anyone I can raid today. As usual, there's Raz. Why the heck not? It's been a while. I feel like I should be raiding, so I will raid if I can. She is, from the looks of it, not as much having a chill time as I am. She's currently bashing some big-ass dragon-like creature in Monster Hunters. So I'm gonna send you there. Be nice, be courteous, be polite, and I will see you guys next week then. Take care. Bye-bye. Where's my scream? Thank you.